Welcome back to Pathologic 2. Last episode we tried to escape with Aglaya, which ended up with our train being stopped and Aglaya being shot by the military. Now it's time to go around to all of the couriers, since I'm almost certain that I have to visit all three of these sites looking for the courier before I can actually finally find the courier at my place back here, at the lair. So first, let's do Lara's place. It's where the Bachelor is, after having killed the courier. I think this time my dialogue options are going to be a bit different than what I did last time, because before I wanted the couriers to deliver the message so that they would shoot down the polyhedron. In this case, I'm glad that they killed the courier. I mean, I feel bad for the courier, but I'm glad that the orders have been stopped, so I'm going to be more supportive.
What's going on in the damned abattoir? Why didn't I think of it before?
I think all these plague days have been leading to me doing something like this. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes, but I was innocent. There were rumors that I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right. That was my line, Imshin. Do you condemn me? No. The army is leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He is loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed. You are mistaken, Oinen. There's dissent among the soldiers. If the orders are not delivered, there will be no bombardment at all. So there won't be. We'll see about that. I won't let them shoot the polyhedron. I'll do anything within my power to stop it. It's the only living thing around here if you think about it. You would know, Oinen. Shifting the boundary between death and life is like your whole shtick, isn't it? Why are you here? Where are the papers? Why do you want them? I have my own plans for my hometown. See the ashes over there on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You would have dug it all out of my gut. I'm gonna be all high and mighty here. Unlike you, I don't kill people for papers. This tower is the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit. Mind your tongue, Oinen. I'll tell you. I will. The way I'd tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Thanatica? Now, this part of the conversation we've definitely seen. Most of this we've seen before. Possibly all of it. I don't think me being in support of them and not condemning them has actually really changed anything about this conversation. So, I'll bring you back. Ah, Lara's up here. Hiding up here, I certainly would too, and we can talk with them.
Dogs are howling. Why?
That was a sobering experience. Don't you think so? I guess. I don't want to live anymore, Cub. I just don't. Life has lost meaning. Let's go with what our father said. The reason our father did all this in the first place. Consider it a vaccination. They always hurt, always make you feverish. But what were we vaccinated against, Cub? Good question. I don't know. I don't entirely understand our father's reasoning. We weren't vaccinated against the Earth. Or actually, yeah, we were, right? That's the vaccination. Those who survive this will be safe with Earth. Yeah, the Earth, so we can keep our feet planted. You know what else I've realized? No one needs me here. I'm useless. Whatever I do, it only makes things worse. It's either stupid or ridiculous or fruitless. No one needs me. It will pass, believe me. Come here, come here. Let me hug you. Thanks. I could use a hug. Wait, what the hell is this? I can't raise my hands? Hey, what sort of trickery is this? What? Have I died enough times that... Have I died enough times that Mark Immortel took away my ability to hug people? I forgot how many deaths you have to get for them to do that, but... Holy shit. I actually can't hug people? Mark Immortel wasn't just making shit up? God, I want to just blast that fucker in the face. Ah, remember now, you said I wouldn't be able to hug anyone. Damn it. Awkward. I guess I'll give him a tincture. No reason not to, really. I always check. Anything up here? Alright. Goodbye. Another pharmacy. They have a tourniquet and a bandage. Almost up to max health. Here's Clara. Marked on my map, by the way, is the cache over here. Probably nothing special. Oh, too far. Oh, schmouter. Don't know if that's really much use, but it's nice to have. It's comforting. Somebody also told me that I missed a rifle here, that there's a rifle to pick up. But like where? I can't loot any of these bodies. Is it like on a table or something? Here? No, I can't pick that one up. Maybe they... I don't know, maybe people saw the rifle and thought I could pick it up, but I can't. Oh, wait. Oh, you need blood. That's for the roots. Well, the roots have gotten plenty of blood. Okay.
My patrons have spurned me, turned me out of their house, but they'll pay for it.
Let's see if this conversation goes any differently. Since I confirmed that I'm not going to blow up the polyhedron, I'm specifically going to stop it. Probably won't change anything. Oh, so this is a new avenue that I'm going down. I said something about miracles, how I'm like wondering if I'm still missing something about the town. And they, who's the changeling, by the way, not Clara, the changeling, replied, well, of course, only miracles can save us. I've always said that. So let's keep going down this tree. I believed that the solution was there, and all I had to do was find it. Well, maybe it's true. Maybe. Now tell me, there was a courier following a general. Okay, now we're back to the other stuff. Alright. Well, yeah, nothing new with Clara. I just ran away from all the soldiers coming out of the fog. Now I'm on the last place where the courier was seen, where we're going to follow the trail of warfare all the way back to the Broken Heart pub. I'm bringing you back right now because just as I initiated dialogue with this person, I think I saw Ruben? I think it might have been Ruben, just like standing by the train. So, yeah, I'm healthy, take a look, I'm healthy, where's Block? Uh-huh, okay, cool. Yeah, holy shit, isn't that Ruben? Ruben!
Not cub anymore, Burach. Time to grow up.
Some things never change. You slept for like 4 days, I was worried about you.
Set the wolf to the trap. Now let go of my paw.
Now that's a new thing. There you are. It's good to have a chance to say my goodbyes. I'm leaving. Remember me fondly, cub. They did say if they made it through all this stuff, they would leave. Leaving? With the army? With the army. Oh, they said they would go to the front lines, didn't they? Oh, God. To war? To war. Got a death wish? Maybe I do. What if I offered you another life? Do you have something to say on the matter? Ooh, what if you became my student? Would they be insulted by that, or do they respect my abilities enough? Also, this seems kind of insulting, actually. I'll mold you into a decent doctor in less than 3 years. Am I implying that they're not already a good doctor? I want to go with that, though. What if you became my student? I'll mold you into a decent doctor in less than 3 years. Finish what Father started. Do you disrespect me that much? Shit. You're just dear to me, that's all. You surprised me. So, what do you say? You've truly taken his place. Your father's, I mean. So that you can take mine. Fine. I agree. Now go. I need to wait for the officer. Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. Wow. I thought this was it. Alright, to send them to hell, hopefully. Good to see you. Coming into the Broken Heart pub. I know I've got the thugs to deal with here, and I don't feel like helping them out. So, let's shoot them. And I think I'll do it from above, because that'll give me more time and more room to work with.
Got you.
Okay, hold on. Let's go to the shotgun. I'm surprised that last shot actually hit him, because it looked like they punched my weapon up to the side pretty violently. Yes, food. I was hoping for that. Somehow I've gotten incredibly hungry, even though I just ate bread and had my hunger really low. More food? Sweet. What does that sound? I'm gonna... Well, okay, I'll take the knife, whatever. I have a crap ton of inventory space, why not? Yeah, no hunger. I gotta wait for this thing to reload. Otherwise it'll never actually reload. And there's you. I'm not gonna shoot you, though. We know how this conversation goes. I was wondering, if I never die, does this person ever show up? This person kind of replacing me? And apparently they do. At least somebody told me in the comments they do, and at this point, I've only died 3 times? 3 times, and they're here. And I believe we're about to have the discussion out here, right? Yes. And this time I can give them a much happier answer. Before the eyes of kin and earth, this I say, I, son of Mother Bodo, will not harm her. The sky is my witness. And I know exactly where the courier is. There they are. Wounded courier needed me, but once again I was late. Deliver them. Deliver them or burn them. Let's burn them. The Udurg is the living earth. I choose her. Ancient Aurochs return from the depths of time. Wait, is that what I just heard? They have returned from the depths of time? The choice has been made. Did something get updated here, or did I just never clear off a thing? Yeah, I just never cleared it all off. Yeah, I hear them all over the place. Can I go find them? They're returning. That's so cool. I want to go try to find one. I'm just going to go off into the steppe. Wish it wasn't raining. Whoa. Day 12 in which the lights die out. Oh. September's been rough this year. And just who are you? Your companion. Yeah, I figured out who you are, Death. You survived death. This is your victory. You're the only survivor. Only survivor? Or maybe you're not the only one. I don't know how many you've managed to touch, or will manage to. You still have the entire rest of the day to share your goodbyes with whomever you wish, to touch a last few souls. You took pity on your town. You went where love led you. You decided the last of the miraculous creatures must not be deprived of their lives. You realized the plague itself was alive. You cherish everything alive. Look, the town is grateful to you. It has changed. What's going to happen to its inhabitants? I don't know. I'm letting them go, you hear? I'm officially waiving my claim to them. Go say goodbye. They want to say goodbye to you too. So that means the plague is leaving? Because I'm letting them go, you hear, and this person is Death. Death is letting them go. Good, because I was worried. You know, without the blood, I can't make the panacea, so... Does that mean is everybody going to just keep being infected? But I think it just leaves. Yes, I should say farewell. We'll end at the theater, of course. Is that Sticky? Wearing clothes kind of like mine. So, when I destroyed the polyhedron on day 12, it was day. Right now, it's nighttime. Oh my god. The Aurochs. Oh my god, that is so cool. Listen, where did they come from? So you can see them too? They're kind of hard to miss. What, are they not real? Like a hallucination? Doesn't seem so. What are they anyway? Aurochs, the bulls of steppe legends. All the streets are like those old tales of yours, like that book, Bauer Megis? I'm not pronouncing that right. Is this it? Did the steppe flood us all? That's the name. The tale of the world's creation. I had no idea you read those kinds of books. What will become of everything now? Huh? Come on, tell me. Hey. This is what I wanted, you know. To preserve things almost extinct, things that would otherwise be ground to dust by time, because tomorrow had no place for them. God, look at them. I had no idea they were so big. Far, far bigger than the bowl that stopped my train when I first came to town. And this is very different. This is very different than the other ending. I mean, obviously because of what happened to the town, but I mean, structurally. Like before, it was daytime, and they just let me out of the train, and then I just had markers all over the map to go here and talk to some people, go here and talk to some people. Just places where I could talk to the important characters. But now it just kind of teleported me here, and there's no marks on the map at all. Hey, Murky? You alright?
I don't have enough hands. So sad without my caring poke.
Beautiful, isn't it? Like a real home. It is beautiful. Don't just stand there. Choose yourself a corner. This is your new home now. You're not planning to go back to that icky cellar of yours, are you? You've done all you can there. No reason to go back, nuh-uh. This place is a bit tight for the two of us. Well, let's live here anyway, please. I've set it all up for us, see? It's pretty, and warm, and pretty. And the train car will travel one day, and we'll go to the sea together. Please stay? I'll find a new house for us, big and spacious. Lots of vacant houses around here now. I see Anna over there. People just standing on all of these little mounds of earth.
If you bend your mind toward a challenge, the skill will follow in your hands.
We're leaving. Why? I have no place here anymore. It's not true. What else could I do? Just live. We'll find a way. It won't be so hard. This town is no longer mine, no longer human, no longer rational. It doesn't accept the likes of me anymore. But it does. It accepts all kinds of people. No, you don't understand. Then what is it all about? Yes, the weird, magical, inexplicable beings have returned to life, but wouldn't it be a shame to lose them? Have you no pity? No. So this is it? There, ahead of you, lies death. Yes. But why do you have to go then? Because I must. Simple as that. Well, I can't stop you. The town is no longer human.
What do you call such a man? A slave. You call him a slave.
Yeah, I see where they're coming from. No longer human. How do you live in such a town? The infection still seems to be here too. Like, this is still red and I can still see the clouds. So the infection didn't leave?
All of this is an optical illusion. In reality, this town looks completely different.
What does it all mean for us all? Do you remember me? I think I do. You belonged to our house, didn't you? Oh, no, pardon me. You were a courier, right? You brought in deliveries? Maybe not. I'm sorry, but your face does seem familiar. Do they really not remember me? I'm a doctor, Artemy Bourreau. Artemy Bourreau? No, sorry, I don't remember the name. How did this happen? What's wrong with you all? Have you gone insane? No. Will you come with us? The path ahead is long and hard. The more go, the better our chances. What is happening? Is everybody dying? I'll catch up with you later.
Let's open the box carefully and sum it all up.
I don't know, this is a big box, Victor.
How about we build a town without any damn children?
But then you can't hunt them, and that's your favorite pastime. What it all entails. Where are you all going? East. Why? It's better there. It's not. What? Are you coming with us? Yes, I'll catch up later. Why don't they remember me?
A Shabnak, a man-eater of clay and bone and hair. She's the killer.
This is very disturbing. The earth is alive, but the town is dead.
I feel a current in my veins. This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
Hey, what does it all mean? For me, personally. You have to know. Do you recognize me? Of course I recognize you. You do? I knew it. I knew you wouldn't forget me. Not you. You're my friend? That's not true. You explicitly told me we'll never be friends. Yes, of course we're friends. You're Matvey Shiroki? What? Huh, we haven't seen each other for what, 4 years now? You've changed a lot. Barely recognizable. No, please, not a word more. Are you with us? Yes, I'll always be with you. I really don't like this.
No. This town can't give birth to a murderer.
You have such a good, honest face. Oh God, even they don't recognize me. Stay with me. Where? In the town. You have such a good, honest face. I'm so sorry. If they were infected before, then they're still infected now, it looks
Links
like.
between souls. That is the way to grow. Weave your web, Arachna.
So it's Georgie. Perhaps there I can build whatever I failed to build here. At least I won't have to stand knee-deep in the mud. I really think the there they're talking about is death. Did you not build enough?
What?
It'll be better there. No, it won't.
Tread softly. Don't stir the earth.
Don't stand in my way. Let me through. Don't go.
This isn't a house. It's an observatory. No one else wanted to live here. But I think it's cozy.
Why does everyone come to gawk at me?
Some say it'll be very hot. Others freezing cold. But I don't think it has a temperature at all. What? The ahead. You can still stop all this, you know, if you only tried. Whoa. Whoa. So you can't talk with all of them? Just... I guess it kind of gets repetitive, doesn't it? They don't remember. They just need to go ahead. And Sticky's with me all the while. And which one are you?
You know,
Changeling.
all saints and Magi alike. They only speak of love. Love and patience are our most precious gifts.
I've thought a lot about one line. And the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. It enthralled me. I wondered how a gate could prevail against anyone. It's just a gate standing there. Only I suppose it's not just a gate, and it doesn't just stand. It does something to you. I think I'm beginning to see now. You think you've found the gate to hell? Yes. The living earth is hell? Is that what you're telling me? Wrong, I've been there. We've all been in hell these last few days, and still are if you didn't notice. Yeah. Are you saying we've died and don't know it? An old idea, and boring. Maybe. Bullshit, we're alive, I'm alive, I know that. I really don't know that. Do I have... Oh, I have my inventory? Can I take stuff out? I can. God, look at the way they're looking at me. That's terrifying looking. Ugh. Never thought I'd end up here. No matter how hard I tried to get inside, I couldn't. Admittedly, I was pretty scared of this place. How do you like it? I thought it was just a factory building. Or storage, maybe. Cold, hooks, chains, meat smells. Well, it does smell of meat. Blood, at least. And what are those sounds? Is there a beast howling, or just the wind? I can say there's this pit here. Hell's Gate. The howling comes from there. I'm starting to feel like a lot less good about living Earth. It's the Earth turning about in her slumber. This place is closest to her. Oh, I was acting seriously. Everything is alive now, kid. So it expresses itself the best it can. What would have happened if I jumped in the pit? Could I even have?
What's wrong with my eyes?
So they seem to remember, Saba. Behara, you've done everything right. Hubun, dear son, knit together the town that your father unraveled. The kin came to power again, threw the town off its back, left it for Earth to devour. Mother Bodo triumphs. Suok had her harvest. Sated, she now slumbers for a long time. Remember, Suok is the sky, thought to be evil by the kin. The opposite, of course, being Earth, which is good, goodness in life. I just don't like the sentence, left it for Earth to devour. The town. Left the town for Earth to devour. Oh boy. I thought you were dead. From the earth I came, to the earth I return. Am I dead? All things live now. Bi oilgono ukib. I don't understand. Look at me, Eseger. How I love you, how I admire you. You are a true Emshin, a true knower of the lines. You chose the path of love, the path of pity. You took pity on us, the weak, the dying, the doomed. Anente, I did. From their graves, things that had no place in this new world looked at you. Weak, dying, depleted things. Yet you saw life in them. Your gaze revived the unliving. You poured our blood back, returned us our lives, refused to let us be buried. Gaze at me, Emshen. I am. You came into your father's inheritance, Emshen. Following the lines, drawing the lines, you wove the town back into its proper shape and never betrayed your people. We stared at you mutely, said our goodbyes, resigned ourselves to fate. Yet you never abandoned the weak, never abandoned us. I'd like to think that, but the sand pest will return and will destroy those connections again. Your son will come then, wrap it all up after you. I'll have a son. You already do. And you'll have more, and a daughter, enough heirs to knit back whatever you unravel in your old age. They must be talking about Sticky, right? I don't want a fate like father's, I don't. O Shaishta, go. I will always watch over you. From beneath Earth's skin, I will watch over you. Wherever I can reach, I will protect you. Like Mother Bodo, I shall caress your step. See you again someday. Whoa. Hello, Aurochs.
Humans. My little well-behaved humans.
I'll be the mistress of bulls. You mean these new ones? Them too. But they will go, and ours will stay. Leave bulls to butchers and Odong. It's their job. Behara, you are a good man. You've got funny ears, but that's all right. That'll do. And I'll be the mistress of bulls. What about the kin, though? The kin are the bulls. There are people in it, too. Nuh-uh. More bulls than people now. Much less human than before. It's so awesome now. Come and see for yourself. Will you come? Yeah. I'll have to now someday. This is the changeling. Again. I'll become a new mistress. Have you figured it out? Can you at least tell me now, who are you? I am. I've been dead certain you're the plague. It wasn't me. Don't glare at me like that. Nope, still not convinced. I don't know if I'm good or evil. Stupid words anyway. But I'm trying to be gentle to others and hard on myself. I know how to sympathize and not judge. I try to love whoever I touch. That's the only answer I have. You're still bizarre, but I guess we'll see.
Why don't they bring anyone here? It's so quiet.
I'll be the mistress of the dead. What does that mean, Grace? Did you know that the north wind is silver, the east wind is musky, the dawn wind is white, and the west wind is violet? Musky? Is that a color too? Of course not. It's a smell, and a taste too. So why do most winds have colors, but this one has a smell? It's an odd classification. But it's more interesting this way. If the winds were red, blue, yellow, and green, they'd be very bland, don't you think? I guess you're right. Our mistresses used to be unbearably straightforward. Black and white, dark and light, evil and good, wild and warm. Too simple. It'll be more compelling now. Well, I'm glad the dead will have their own mistress, for personal reasons. You're not the only one. This town has more dead than living now. I hope you take good care of them. Shall I go
My
up?
patrons have spurned me.
Up or down? Divisor. It was a pathologic change in many lives, mine included. It filled me to the brim. What? I think that's the first time I've seen the name of the game mentioned in dialogue. Pathologic change. What exactly does pathologic mean, by the way? I know, like, pathology. And I guess pathologic would be of pathology or something like that. Yeah, one definition of pathologic from medicinenet.com is indicative of or caused by disease, as in a pathologic fracture, pathologic tissue, pathologic process. And pathology is the branch of medicine that studies disease and especially the essential nature of disease. I'm still not quite sure what they just said means, though, in practice. It was a pathologic change in many lives, mine included. It filled me to the brim. What? This person's also called Divisor. We're wasting years copying what already existed and have no time to add anything original on top. That's a shame. It feels wrong for me to make confessions. No pressure. According to a certain treatise on war, each type of terrain requires a particular approach. If there's a mountain ahead, a river to the right, starvation to the left, and the foe ahead, the terrain is called desperate. The treatise gives only one piece of advice on overcoming it. Fight. What? Makes sense? I'll have you know we used to want to change the world, and perhaps we did a bit. But lately it seems to me that all we're doing is trying to translate someone's childhood traumas and dreams. Wake that child up and it all evaporates. What? It's a capricious child. Every day it demands more strength and attention than I could possibly have. Yet every minute spent on it is repaid in spades. I feel like I'm about to burst. It stole my time, but gave me a family. Cheers? Divisor. Divisor? What's a divisor? They're all divisors? Gave me a family. Are these sort of fourth wall breaking people? Like the people that created the play? AKA kind of the game developers? The world is returning to life. What does it mean for me? Wait, no, was it in here? No, that was... Oh, it's this. The world is very beautiful indeed. Head deep in the second outbreak, I feel like I've grasped the idea of death, extracted its essence that is present in the living too. Now I need to write my observations down, while I am yet unliving. I constantly feel like a messenger who's to be shot for bringing bad news. He's war, a magic pie, a letter, silken, at gunpoint, blam, E, an asphalt drawing? What? I can't say it. Are your words falling apart too? Oh, can it be contagious? No, I'm I accidentally shifted the trajectory of my life. This world wields uncanny power that changes anyone who touches it. Playing it is a challenge, making it even more so. I'm not sure if I made a terrible mistake when I rushed into it. Playing it is a challenge, making it even more so. Devisers, these are the people that devised this world. I still struggle to evaluate my degree of responsibility for all this. I offer so many ideas, yet made so few decisions. So how much of the result is on me? Are you asking me? Would it have seen the light of day without me? Most certainly, but I hope my participation made it better. I dissolved in it and breathed it. Where is reality going now? Dunno, it just trudges on. I like new beginnings. Anticipation is the most invigorating part. That's why I was introduced to it so late. Oh well. Relatable. My main fear is missing the opportunity to do something that matters. This is my door to leaving something after I go. I gave up everything to go through this door, but I don't really know what's on the other side. Are you two twins? I've failed to hold all that was dear to me, put it all on this altar. The sticky terror makes me lose control of my thoughts. But it's too late to give up. I go all in. I like it. It's the story of strong people in a tough situation. A story of responsibility. The will to cleanse your doubts. The power to go on despite the exhaustion and mistakes. The wrongness and incomprehensibility. It's hard but meaningful. And I'm happy to be here. Yeah, they're talking about the world. The game. Good for you. This is a bizarre time that started with a courageous do as you please and delved into this is the only way to go. I'm not sure anything I wanted to say found its way here. I see. I'm here because they're dead. Who is to die so we stop failing? Is it all right that I'm happy? Each new person was a hope of miraculous salvation, but a year ago we finally faced it. No one had any obligations to become our savior. Wait a second. Each new person was a hope of miraculous salvation. Are they talking about all the people that have done this before? Because this play has been held many times. Are they talking about dozens or hundreds or maybe thousands of other Artemis? Did all these children make all this? The Great Game? Ooh, let's save the rat prophet for last. I think tackling the fourth wall so directly is kind of tasteless in the modern world. Are you being serious? Embarking on a journey, we often think that the goal is to get somewhere. It may well take years of wandering to see that it was never about the destination at all. Oh, come on. 5 years of my life. Several hours of your leisure. 5 years? Is that how long the game took to develop? Let me check. Yeah, it did take 5 years to develop. The Kickstarter, at least, was started in September 2014. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought the game crashed. It just kind of hung for about 5 seconds. My true desire was for this town to never have a direction or goal marker, not even once. It's intellectually offensive. Who do you have to be to thrust a map marker under a free person's nose, saying, here is your goal, you're too lazy and stupid to figure it out on your own, and I am not without mercy towards lesser minds, so I'll do the work for you. Go there, go, and don't forget to thank me for choosing your goal for you. Love, the powers that be. But that's not how it turned out. I love you all. Do I go down now? I don't think there's anyone left to talk to up here. I suppose so. I'm glad I decided to go up. Maybe going down just ends this whole thing and I could have missed the entire thing. Yeah, still have access to my inventory. Let's put the shotgun in here just because the pistol takes up less space in the inventory. I don't know why I did that. It really is completely irrelevant at this point, but it feels good, you know? Where am I going? Oh, Sticky's over here. So that's a good hint. And light. Like a stage light is shining on them. At first, I thought the step couldn't reach this quarter. The upper town, the stone yard, never welcomed the step. It was tough for them here. Too high. Lads used to say worms are best suited to the soil. But this place is all stone and sky. It was the Kind's territory, a different town, ours but different. Why are they here? Why are they all sitting by the crucible, looking at the cathedral? What do they care? Did they come to pray? The Aurochs? They're all here, looking at it, because of what it does to time? Pray to what? Time flows differently now, can you feel it? The Kinds said the cathedral changes time itself. That's why they made it. But who would believe that? Look around. Don't you find it believable? Fair enough. Anyway, kid. I clearly see what I've done now. I guess it's for the best. What have you done? Good question. What the hell have I done? Saved all the things that surround us now. They were supposed to be ground down by time, to vanish. But now they persevere. Not clear on what happened to everybody else, but I'm pretty sure they are dead or dying. I'm not sure if I should go here. I know I'm supposed to end everything at the theater, so that could be a definite next spot to go. Okay, something's going on in here. Is something going on everywhere? Like, should I just go in every building I can find? Bunch of herb brides and you.
A pine wood house. A knife of brass. A friend in words. These are all glass.
Didn't Ava Yon ask me once how to dance properly like the herb brides? Is that why they're watching them and I guess trying to mimic them, trying to learn? Orman, Orman, Orman. Am I singing it right? Let's say this, whatever that is. What? I don't know that many words yet. So you want to be an herb bride? You know, I've always felt torn. Drawn to the steppe, to the herbs, to dreams of dancing with the brides. But also to the cathedral. I'm not sure why, I guess it's my fate. So I stayed home, neither here nor there. And now look, it's all come together. I'm not sure it's to your benefit. What do you mean? Because they're dangerous. They'll eat you. What do you mean, eat me? Why? When? Wait, what do I mean, eat you? Why would the herb brides eat you? What? Or am I just trying to scare her? As soon as you finish that charming melody? Is that true? It's the first time I've ever heard anything about that. And now we're back here. As always, I can reach out to the people that have died in the theater. I think I think it's just 2 people, right? Oyun and Big Vlad? Can I check? Oh, and Aglaya, right. Oh, and Isidore? Although I don't think they show up in here. But hey, look at this. The 8th is here. Before, when I blew up the polyhedron, the 8th died.
I am a servant, broken by another's will.
My path was called...
Oh, we've heard that before.
I thought I was...
I don't think I've heard Aglaya, though, have I?
Fate of the kin.
Where are they? The only place they could be is in the back. And if they're not there, then why? They're not here. Strange.
We're not puppets. A puppet is of value, at least to the puppeteer. The fence is as guilty as the thief.
Look who's here. Time to get real, then. You wanted to come round. Let's see if it's worked. So, what do you think? Are you back? Back where? Who are you? What do you mean? Who are you? Artemi Burah. Who are you? A Haruspex, a warden, a knower of lines. Where are you? I'm everywhere. I was desperate at first. I thought we'd failed utterly. Like the astronomers of old, you know. The eclipse is short. It ends in the blink of an eye. And we missed the chance to observe and calculate everything we needed. And the next opportunity is a century out. Observe what? Calculate what? Humanity. Their limits. Their struggle to conquer death. This play wasn't the best. A flop, honestly, but it wasn't useless. I see much clearer now, and I know how to improve it. The next show will be better. So there will be another performance? Of course. The show must go on. Why? Wasn't this one torturous enough? We chose the wrong hero. Someone who didn't fear death at all. Disrespectful, crude, and flippant. We'll use a different archetype next time. A person obsessed with the idea of defeating death. Death's nemesis, so to speak. Someone who has studied it. Good luck with a smartass. He'll surely win. Death cannot be defeated, but it can be overcome. Not by prolonging life, no. The Struldbrug method is ridiculous and stupid. People aren't yet strong enough to bear their own internal hell or rid themselves of it. That's not how you overcome death. We found the true way. I'm all ears. How many of you were here? The actors who played the Haruspex. I don't remember, I didn't count. Where was the real Haruspex? When one died, another took their place. This line is made of small segments. It could be infinite, if not in length, then in width. How does one overcome death? They're broken into many separate beings. The body is susceptible to death, as is the self, as is any being trapped within its bounds. They invite death the way a lantern invites insects. But that which is broken into many bodies, many selves, many perceptions, that thing can resist it. You're right. To connect two things, you must first break them apart, because connection implies difference, and previous separation. Only connections defeat death. I have been in a multitude of shapes before I assumed a consistent form, as an ancient poet once said. Who are you? Artemi Burach. Our work here is done. You can go to the dressing room and take off the costume. Remember the place? It's where you started. Good luck, and thank you for taking part in our daring experiment. No, I found myself, and that's who I'm going to stay. I am Artemi Burach. I don't want to take this mask off. I'm going back to the town. Back there I'm expected and loved. Mark Immortel just showed up in my nerves. By the way, is this thing malfunctioning? Okay, let's try the pistol. Fuck you, Mark. It looks like 3 deaths is enough for the tumor to start growing. I'm really glad that I did another playthrough of this game. It feels very satisfying to have so many more characters that I care about left alive, and also to see what happens when you do some different things. There's a lot of interesting things that I never got to see in my original playthrough. I really do prefer the other ending, though. Just in terms of how good I feel after doing it. The first one, when I killed Mother Bodo, I mean, it didn't feel great, but I at least felt like the town was still alive. Like, people were alive, and I could talk with people, and I could envisage a future for people. But with this ending, it's just really depressing. I mean, I guess Mother Boda's alive, the living Earth is alive, but almost everybody we talked to was just a weird shadow of their self, and I think they're all dead or dying. It just felt really awful. Didn't even get to see many of the wonders at that point either. We saw all of the Aurochs that used to be extinct come back. That was cool, but didn't really get to see much else. I guess there were the Herb Brides, but it just felt very limited. It felt so much more dead and hopeless than the other ending. So I don't intend to do any more replaythroughs with this character in this game. I think 2 is a pretty good amount. I think I've explored things with enough different options that I feel pretty satisfied with how much I've uncovered in the game. But I'm definitely going to be playing the other 2 characters whenever they are released. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you when The Bachelor and/or The Changeling come out.